Will the ducks survive? Watch this episode to find out not only how we built them a coop with items on hand, but how you can save more than we did.
I made this into an A-frame, which I'm regretting, but I thought it would look cool. And it does look cool, but I didn't seal the cracks, so now the rain's getting in. Because I wanted to design it with the doors to open out, create kind of a platform there for them to walk on. Because I learned from raising chickens, it was always kind of a hassle having a door that raised up because you had to hold it. But it kind of designing it like this kind of lets the rain in. But I think I'm going to seal these cracks, and I think it'll be a lot better. This was all reclaimed wood, so I didn't spend a dime on wood, which is kind of nice. If you can find all wood, or all old used wood that you can reclaim and repurpose. It's not like your duck has to live in the lap of luxury or anything. They are a wild animal. They don't need the best and finest pine. I don't even use the best and finest pine for my wife. I'm not going to use it for my ducks.
What's up with the wheels?
That's to make it mobile. Because if you look over here, so I wanted to make it mobile because you have to give them fresh. And this thing's heavy. This thing's heavy, okay? Now I might like to act like I'm tough around the missus, but this thing's heavier than I don't know what.
First time we moved it, it took two of us, huh?
Yeah.
You'll move it again?
I moved it just today.
Okay. Also, we used the soft rope. See, we have this hard rope here, the nylon, but it hurts your hands, so we went the softer, thicker braided rope we had left over from our swing set. Pull it like that. 4 doors, thick latches, solid handles.
I kind of splurged on the handles because I wanted a heavy-duty handle.
Heavy-duty handle.
Lift open that
Nesting
heavy door.
boxes.
It's a mess in here right now.
Just little triangles made out of styrofoam. Yeah, it's pretty dirty in there.
Styrofoam, no, that's particle board.
Particle board.
That's not styrofoam.
Particle board. 22. That is the number of chickens we killed. Partly from poor enclosures, housing, and partly because we didn't know what we're doing. We learned a lot in 2 years of chicken care, and honestly, working and being a mom, I got tired of taking care of the chickens. And when our last 3 stopped laying eggs, we wanted them to care for themselves as much as possible, right? So we thought, we'll let them free range and that'll be wonderful and they can eat from the ground. But then what happened? Hawks ate them. So let's let them free range, but we'll put chicken wire on top of this run, but without wheels. And what got them? Foxes maybe, or raccoons, something that could get under the ground. Then we made them, I'll turn around so you can see, actually our doghouse used to be part of a chicken coop. Not much left to it now. We made them a coop and we got it up off the ground, and below it was a chicken wire run. And one night I heard screaming outside, like the chickens were going crazy. I was up late, middle of the night, and I went out there and there was a huge raccoon pawing off. The side was a little loose. It's just that really thin board, pawing off the side to get into the chicken coop with his little paws. Oh my gosh. Shooed him away with a flashlight. Didn't own a gun. Again, that happened 2 more times that night, and he got one of our chickens, and I babied and doctored that chicken, wrapped it up, saved its life. However, tired of being a chicken mom. So what do? We moved to the country, and the first thing my husband wants to get is ducks. My daughter had been asking for ducks for a long time. She had chickens. They are nice, but they're not really an animal that you hold or walk around with. Ducks. And spent a long time creating this coop that would be super predator resistant. So we are using these really thick, probably 1-inch boards, and long and hardy on the sides. There's some plywood inside for this frame, but it's on the inside. And all the sides that raise up, this side's locked down with chicken wire on the bottom. And the other two sides have latches. And we also learned how it was hard to get to the chickens if something happened, or you need to clean out their coop, so you needed to move them, and they didn't want to leave. But it raises on both sides where the chicken wire is and on both sides where the wood is. So it's helpful for that. So how much did this cost? Using wood we found on the farm, we were able to make this for around $50 all in. And here's supplies. Check them out.
No ducks were hurt in the making of this film. We promise they're okay. Thanks for watching. I want to let you know this is what they lived in before the duck coop was created. This little guinea pig cage inside for 6 weeks until they had their adult feathers. I don't recommend ducks being inside. They are very messy.
Would you help us out? We're new here on this channel. Subscribe and hit the like button for us. Hit the bell to see more DIY and tips where you can learn how to do life on the farm for less. Come on, help us out. We're so new to Facebook or YouTube. What channel am I on again?